Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. An inquest has provided details regarding the death of Paul Danan, which occurred on January 15, 2025, and is believed to be due to drug toxicity. Danan was known for his roles in Hollyoaks and Celebrity Love Island. During a hearing at Avon Coroner's Court in England on March 11, it was confirmed that he was found unresponsive at his residence in Brislington, Bristol, as reported by People. Emergency services were called to the scene, but he was pronounced dead at 5:20 p.m. local time. During the inquest, coroner's officer Alexis Camp stated that Danan's death was caused by combined toxicity from heroin, methadone, codeine, pregabalin, cocaine, and zopiclone, with benzodiazepine use contributing. The hearing revealed the absence of a suicide note and displayed no signs of concern from his family members. Senior Coroner Maria Voisin set the provisional date of May 28, 2025, for the full hearing to take place. The end document will incorporate statements from Danan's family combined with statements from his primary care physician, plus police reports as well as ambulance logs and testimony from mental health practitioners. Paul Danan's legal issues, health struggles, and life in a sober house. Before his passing, Danan was set to appear at Warrington Magistrates Court on January 16 because law enforcement had charged him with cocaine and cannabis possession. Law enforcement had also filed drug-related driving charges against him in Warrington, Cheshire, during October 2024. The actor had openly spoken about his struggles with addiction, revealing that he had spent nearly £1 million on rehabilitation. In June 2024, he was hospitalized due to a vaping-related respiratory failure, as reported by The Sun. Danan's management company, Independent Creative Management, announced his death via Instagram, stating, "It is with heavy hearts that we share the tragic news of the passing of Paul Danan, at just 46 years old. Known for his television presence, exceptional talent, and unwavering kindness, Paul was a beacon of light to so many. His untimely departure will leave irreplaceable voids in the lives of all who knew him." The 9-year-old son of Paul Danan, named De Niro, shared his life with his co-parent Melissa Crooks. Paul Danan gained fame for portraying Saul Patrick in Hollyoaks from 1997 to 2001 before appearing in reality shows such as Celebrity Love Island and Celebrity Big Brother. Before his passing, he was reportedly living in a sober house in Bristol. A Grade A-listed property with a swimming pool, gym, and tennis court, the complex was meant to support his recovery efforts. Neighbors stated that Paul Danan kept to himself and that many were unaware of his fame until after his death, as stated by the Irish Sun, January 17, 2025. A week before his death, Danan shared a video on Instagram where he performed a Shakespearean monologue, writing, "Audition for Twelfth Night to play Orsino. It's been a long time since I've gone near a bit of the master that is our pioneer Sir William Shakespeare." His post was met with praise from fans and fellow actors, including Celebrity Love Island co-star Callum Best. The full inquest into Paul Danan's death is set for May 28, when further details about his passing may be disclosed. The entertainment world was shaken by the tragic news of Paul Danan's death, a figure who had made his mark both in soap operas and reality television. The star, widely recognized for his role in the popular British soap Hollyoaks and his appearance on Celebrity Love Island, passed away under circumstances that led to an inquest to determine the cause of death. The inquest has now revealed crucial details about what happened to the 42-year-old actor and reality star, giving the public some closure on the matter. Paul Danan first rose to fame in the late 1990s when he joined the cast of Hollyoaks, portraying the character of Saul, a role that catapulted him to national recognition. His portrayal of Saul was marked by a combination of youthful exuberance and dramatic flair, and the character quickly became a fan favorite. The show provided Paul with significant exposure, and his success on the series helped to solidify his place in the world of British television, He was known for his charming persona, infectious energy, and undeniable screen presence. However, Paul Danan's career wasn't confined to just acting. In 2005, he appeared on Celebrity Love Island, a reality show that brought together famous faces in a tropical location. On the show, Paul earned further recognition, showcasing a different side of his personality in front of the cameras. He quickly became a tabloid favorite, not just because of his television appearances, but also for his controversial moments that kept him in the public eye. Despite the drama and ups and downs of his career, Paul maintained a strong fan base and continued to receive attention from both the media and his loyal followers. In the years following his reality television stints, Paul Danan's career took a more personal turn. He worked to distance himself from the media spotlight at times, focusing on various personal projects. Over time, however, his life began to be marked by a series of challenges, particularly in terms of his health and well-being. These personal battles, combined with a fluctuating career, left many fans wondering what was going on behind the scenes in Paul's life. The public was often left to speculate about his struggles, especially as the actor occasionally made headlines for his behavior and actions in the media. In the years preceding his death, Paul Danan had been vocal about his struggles with mental health, which included battling depression and anxiety. He had shared details of his difficult journey on social media and in interviews, hoping to raise awareness and reduce the stigma surrounding mental health issues. Many fans admired Paul for his openness, and his willingness to discuss these challenges brought him closer to his audience. However, despite his candidness, the actor had moments where he seemed to struggle with balancing his public and private life. This struggle often manifested in his personal relationships and his health, and many wondered if the pressures of fame and personal issues were taking a toll on him. Unfortunately, in 2025, news emerged that Paul Danan had passed away suddenly, sparking an outpouring of tributes and grief from fans and colleagues alike. The announcement of his death raised many questions about the cause, and an inquest was promptly opened to determine the circumstances surrounding his passing. The inquest into Paul Danan's death was held in early 2025, providing answers to the public and his fans. The findings of the inquest have now been revealed, shedding light on the cause of death and offering some much-needed clarity. According to the official inquest report, Paul Danan died as a result of an overdose of prescription medication. It was revealed that the actor had struggled with his mental health for some time, and that he had been prescribed medication to help manage his condition. Unfortunately, in a tragic turn of events, Paul's use of these medications became more frequent, leading to an accidental overdose. The inquest found no foul play in Paul's death, with toxicology reports confirming that his cause of death was consistent with an accidental overdose. The medications involved were those that Paul had been prescribed to help manage his ongoing mental health struggles, and the report indicated that there were no illegal substances involved. Despite his efforts to manage his health, the combination of his personal issues and the side effects of his medication created a dangerous situation that ultimately led to his untimely passing. The findings of the inquest were heartbreaking for his family, friends, and fans, who had hoped for a different outcome. Paul Danan's death is a stark reminder of the challenges that many people face when dealing with mental health issues, and how difficult it can be to navigate the path toward healing. For those who knew Paul personally, the inquest findings were a painful confirmation of the struggles he had faced behind the scenes. Despite the public persona that Paul had often projected, those closest to him knew that his journey was far more complex and difficult than what was seen on screen or in the media. Following the inquest, tributes poured in from Paul's friends, family, and colleagues. Many took to social media to express their sadness and share their memories of the actor. Co-stars from Hollyoaks and other shows in which Paul had appeared shared their condolences, praising his talent and remembering the good times they had working with him. Paul's appearance on Celebrity Love Island also led to an outpouring of messages from his fellow contestants, who reflected on their time with him on the reality show. His fans, too, were deeply affected by the news, with many expressing their shock and grief at the loss of someone they had admired for so many years. In addition to the tributes, many also used the opportunity to raise awareness about mental health and the importance of seeking help. Paul's openness about his own struggles had already made him a symbol for those dealing with similar challenges. His death, while tragic, has sparked a wider conversation about the importance of support systems, therapy, and self-care for those struggling with mental health issues. Many people shared stories of how Paul's honesty and vulnerability had inspired them to seek help for their own mental health struggles. And in that way, his death became a reminder of how important it is to prioritize well-being, both mentally and physically. As the news of Paul Danan's passing settled, it was clear that the actor's life and career had touched many. Though his time in the spotlight may have been marked by controversy and personal turmoil, it was also defined by his talent, his charisma, and his ability to connect with an audience. His portrayal of Saul in Hollyoaks remains one of his most memorable roles, and his brief but impactful stint on Celebrity Love Island made him a household name. But perhaps more than anything, Paul Danan will be remembered for his courage in speaking out about his mental health struggles. His openness and willingness to be vulnerable helped break down barriers, and his legacy will undoubtedly live on as a symbol of the importance of mental health awareness. In conclusion, Paul Danan's death is a tragic reminder of the complex and often hidden nature of mental health struggles. His passing, caused by an accidental overdose of prescription medication, highlights the challenges that many face in managing both physical and emotional well-being. The inquest has provided answers, but the grief remains. Paul Danan's contributions to television and his role in inspiring conversations about mental health will continue to resonate with his fans and the entertainment industry for years to come. He may no longer be with us, but his legacy lives on through the impact he had on those who knew him and those who admired his work. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Hollyoaks Update YouTube channel for more update news.